Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review. Um, I am doing a Southeast from the Ferment magazine, the Beer 52 box, and I've decided to do this one where I've actually visited these guys once. Mad Squirrel, whoops, Dusk Porter. There's a squirrel, a dusk, obviously. 4.7% ABV. Once again, it reminds you of the ABV over here somewhere. It says, enter the twilight zone with this rich, deep and dark porter. An intense brew with velvety notes of chocolate and coffee, smoky and roasty overtones. Should be undertones, really. Relax and enjoy this brew at dusk. I'm trying to find out what we've got in there. Barley is hops. And I believe the hops are Challenger and Hercules. And we've got some chocolate malt and some caramel malt in this bad boy. So it should be quite good. Mad Squirrel. Now, I threw the magazine away because there's nothing in there about Mad Squirrel. But I've actually visited them in Hemel Hempstead, and I've told this story before, but their tap room looked really cool. It was quite big, lots of room, lots of sort of tabling and barrels and things to put your beers on. But there was no barman, and I literally walked straight in. And at one point, I went behind the bar and had a nose around, and there were bottles just sitting there, and there was no one about, literally no one around. I could have picked up 3 or 4 bottles and fucked off, but I'm a nice guy, so I didn't do that. So yeah, my advice is maybe ring first and see if the tap room's open, because the door was open but no one was serving, so very, very bizarre. Anyway, this can is a bit squidgy, so I don't think I'm going to have any problems. Oh, nice touch here. Black top. Black top. Once you go black, actually, has it got a back? That's weird. Silver bottom. Black top, silver bottom. The cuffs don't match the collars. Is that right? Something like that. Right. Oh, roasty bad boy. As usual, there is my glass. And let's get that in there. Like a few of these beers, these are slightly older beers, but usually it doesn't matter with porters and stouts and things, and strong beers, imperials and stuff like that. Oh, I better do one of these. Ooh, there we go. So it's not in my face, something like that. Something like that. And a weird face for the front of this video. Dear viewer, you have already witnessed such hilarity. Wow, I was going to do the head, but look, it's gone. Wow, look at that. It looks like a mountain raised from the sea of beer, like that Japanese painter guy. Never remember, but it's called The Wave, and that was my version in beer. Really dark stuff going on. Getting a little bit of coffee, but predominantly chocolate on the nose. And it's like when you get a cup of cocoa and you smell a cup of cocoa. That's kind of what it smells like. But I don't know if you can see, probably can't. This beer has been in the fridge for quite a long time, probably about a week. So yeah, maybe that's why things are not expressing themselves that well. Anyway, chin chin to you. Oh, before I do that, dear viewer, please click like and subscribe on this video. And while you're doing that, why not leave me a comment down below? Say chin chin, pass me some gin or some stout or porter or whatever this stuff is. Mad Squirrel. Wow. I don't think I should have put this one in the fridge. I think dark beers, especially, should not really go in the fridge unless it's a Guinness. I quite like chilled Guinness. Um, but I think I've done this one a disservice by chilling it down because there's a lot of kind of complex tastes going on. But I believe that the coldness is not kind of the coldness that I've forced this beer into is not doing it justice. Lovely coffee up front, then I'm getting chocolate, and like continuation of the nose, the chocolate is like that kind of hot chocolate kind of thing. I was thinking that I was drinking it. I was thinking this is cold, but I'm getting hot chocolate. And you know that hot chocolate kind of thing. Sometimes you get a kind of, especially as you get towards the bottom of your mug of hot chocolate, you get that kind of gritty chocolate kind of thing going on. That is what I'm getting from this. Lovely stuff. Cheers and beers. Oh, stronger coffee this time. A little bit of kind of bittersweet kind of taste. Um, but again, that kind of goes with the chocolate, I reckon. You know, that gnarly dark chocolate sometimes. There is a bit of sweetness in there. So yeah, the first sip was all about the chocolate and the unctuousness and the niceness. This one's gone a little bit more bitter. Um, I'm not really a chocolate guy, to be honest. I used to eat loads of chocolate, but I used to like that dodgy milk chocolate, which a lot of people say, yeah, well, that's not really chocolate. Well, it was for me. Um, but this is a bit more sophisticated, a bit more dark chocolate, a bit more bitter. Um, can detect a little bit of kind of greenery in there too. What did I say? The thing. Have a look. The thing here. The Mad Squirrel. Um, Challenger, Challenger, and Hercules. Now Hercules, is well known as a hop that you use kind of just a generic hop for kind of bittering and stuff. Whereas the Challenger UK hop, um, it's in a lot of kind of traditional kind of style beers and bitters and that kind of stuff. So no real surprise that this is in this beer too. I have just noticed something fantabulous. Look at the lines on there. Two really fat, juicy lines, which is pretty cool. I think that's probably about one step left. Let us see if we get a third line with my final sip. Have you subscribed and liked yet? You should do that now. There we go. There's the third line down the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And on the back, that's a nice sign as well. Some vertical lines, which is pretty cool. All good stuff. So yeah, the Mad Squirrel, and this one's called Dusk Porter, 4.7 ABV, which is good. I really like this beer. The only thing is, why not do it in a bigger blooming can? These poxy little cans, really, really annoying. But if you were in the way of Hemel Hempstead, it is not that hard to find Mad Squirrel. Why not get yourself a box of squirrels or a bag of squirrels or a mini keg of Mad Squirrel jizzle? Jesus. Dusk Porter. Cheers and beers, guys. Do whatever you're going to do, but whatever you're doing, remember, drink some beer.